morning, I have gotten sufficient sleep. The quality of my sleep was not awesome. I woke up several times during the night, but the quantity of my sleep I thought was great. I was in bed from about 10 p.m. to about 7:30 a.m. So that's what, 9.5 hours? That's pretty good. So as you saw this morning, the scale was up. One of the things that I'm experimenting with is adding more carbs, because the last time that I cut down, I was actually looking at pictures yesterday, I looked very flat and depleted. I saw some rolling footage in my Google Drive that a friend of mine had shot, and like right now, I feel like I look as dense and full as I've ever looked. Like just looking at the rolling footage from yesterday and the day before that, like I look dense, which is what I like. But I'm obviously still carrying on to just a little bit too much fat. So I'm trying to find that sweet spot where I can maintain fullness and density, but also be losing fat at the same time. So I bumped up the carbs 50 grams to see if we can hit that sweet spot. That's something that was at the suggestion of my nutritionist. So it would be 250 carb, 275 protein, and 75 fat. I'm gonna try that for a few days, maybe a week, and see how that goes, because generally I feel better, I perform better, I look better on a day-to-day basis consuming that many carbohydrates. And if I can keep stripping the fat down, even if it happens slower, then I'm much more willing to do that. At 200 carb, 275 protein, and 75 fat, I did that for probably 6 months straight. And while it worked really well for fat loss, by the end of it, I looked flat, I looked depleted, and I felt depleted. So we're gonna see how this goes. If the scale fluctuates a little bit, that's totally okay. I'm just looking to see if I can maintain my performance and my look while also moving in the right direction body fat wise. Back home, we got tuna for lunch. I don't enjoy tuna necessarily. It's gotta be done right, but it is just a protein bomb. I don't really get flavor fatigue when it comes to the foods that I eat. I could pretty much eat the same thing every single day, unless of course we're talking about tuna. Tuna's something I can get a week, 2 weeks out of, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done with this shit. Now you give me a tuna melt, that's a different conversation. Jiu-jitsu was good. Gi was definitely a little bit harder on the shoulder, so I was not a fan of that. Maybe we have to do exclusively no gi until the shoulder's fully healed, because there were definitely a few moments I was like, not loving this. I think we're gonna go in with this mayo because one, we gotta get rid of it, and two, it's lower calories. I know I said I don't change things on the fly, but I more and more find myself changing things on the fly. What's this? 15, so 45. My wife has been making the Matthew McConaughey tuna or some variation of it. This is the best mayo you can buy right here. Duke's mayo. I got this Mac sauce. I showed it in day one, Mac Lives Matter. It's basically Duke's mayo with a bunch of shit that I put in it, and it tastes exactly like Big Mac sauce. Indistinguishable. You don't know the difference. I guarantee you give me a Big Mac and throw that shit on there and you don't know the difference. Let's go talk to my wife. Hey, what do you put in the tuna to make it good? She's gonna text it to me. We threw some onion in there. Now we're gonna throw half an apple in there. I'm just gonna do it the old fashioned way. This is the Matt fashion way right here. Cut it with scissors. Just had to do some relish, lemon juice. Where's that? Pepper, salt. Boom, delicioso. All right, I'm gonna cut this one short. I did a leg workout at Planet Fitness. I got a haircut, and then I finished my work, got the kids to bed, and it's now 8:32 p.m. I'm gonna try to be better about actually filming stuff tomorrow, but I just was busy and didn't think to really record much. And in this pursuit of trying to recover better and sleep more, I have to be disciplined and not stay up all night editing this video and filming more for this video. We're just gonna call it and then do it again tomorrow. So, see you then.